Hey guys, it's Eli. What's the podcast? Whatever like that. So basically, guys, we have a lot of stuff that happened in this podcast. I've been gone for like a month and a half, first of all. Basically, I did not make the smartest decision in my life. And that was basically, so we went to Texas like a few days ago. Not a few days ago. Like a week ago. We went to Texas. Well, not a week ago. Whatever. We went to Texas last week, basically. Well, no, we came back from Texas last week. So, I'm trying to think. Okay, so I did not film a podcast before we went to Texas, and that was not the smartest idea. And then I didn't do one when we went there. Like, I didn't do one there. And I didn't film no vlogs there. Horrible mistake, Eli. Like, seriously. So, when we came back, well, no. Going there, like, I vlogged the whole thing. It's on my channel. It's like, that whole thing was so smooth. Coming back was not smooth. Oh my God, do I have a story time for you. I wish I did vlog this, but, like, I wish I got every single clip, because that would have been, like, a lot better, and I could have showed you guys the footage. Let me take a drink of my Mountain Dew real quick. Refreshing. So, basically, when we came back, we was flying back with my cousin, Nola. She's 14, I'm 12. So, when we was coming back, hold on, let's back it up a little bit. Going there, my passport is expired. It expired in 2021. But since I'm not over 13, I can still travel. But when I turn 13, I apparently can't. But that's not what I'm about to tell you. So, with leaving at the thing, like, the lady was like, your passport's expired. And my mom was like, I know. We're going to get renewed as soon as we get there. The lady's like, well, technically, if you're not, like, going in, like, if you're not going, like, out of the United States, I guess don't have to until you're, like, 16 or something. I don't know. Like, you can look it up. I don't really know. But apparently, I guess I don't have to. But if I'm going to go to, like, Puerto Rico or something like that, then I need to have a current passport. So, okay. So, we're moving on from that. Hold on. So, when we was leaving San Antonio, we didn't, like, with the security on stuff, we didn't have no problems with that. Like, we didn't have no problems. My mom's suitcase was overweight, but it was just, like, 5-pound book. It was, like, a big book, but yeah. So we had no problems. So when we got on the plane to come from San Antonio, because our flight plan was from San Antonio, Chicago to Moline, Rock Island, whatever. So basically, when we was getting on the plane to leave San Antonio to go to Chicago, there was no problems. But when we was supposed to, like, get into Chicago, we was already flying for, like, 2.5 hours. Maybe like 2 hours. We was already flying, like, for, like, 2 hours. So, when we was supposed to, like, go in, there was this weather. There was a pretty, like, lightning or something like that. I'm like, planes can fly through lightning. Like, they're lightning resistant. You're not going to get struck by lightning. It was some kind of bullcrap. I don't know what. So, basically, we had to land in St. Louis because the weather was so bad. All the planes were grounded. So, I guess it was more than lightning. I don't know. It was crazy. So, basically, we was so close to missing our flight. Just keep that in mind. So, we land in St. Louis, and they're like, okay, the captain's like, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to stop here at St. Louis. Like, we're still in there. Like, we're going to land. We're going to have to land because we got to fuel up, and then we'll be on our way to Chicago. So, basically, we land. We're there for, like, 30 minutes, and then we finally take off. And then, when we are landing in Chicago, our flight to Moline was, like, boarding. And, like, it was, like, the final boarding calls. So, when we was taxiing, that flight was supposed to take off. So, when we got off that plane, that flight was gone. Already in the air for like 10 minutes. Already in the air. Long gone. So I was like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? We're in Chicago. Like, what are we gonna do? But, just wait. So my mom's probably thinking, what am I gonna do with these two teenagers in Chicago? Like, that's like her thought. So basically, we get off the plane and we talk to these people, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna go to American customer service. So we're like, okay. So we asked this lady, and she's like, yeah, it's like down there, blah, 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 terminal, blah, whatever, like that. So we go there. There's this long line, like probably, I wouldn't say as long as my house, but it's a long line, okay? Like, there were so many people. So we just waited in that line, and oh my gosh, we waited there for like an hour. I'm not even joking. It was like an hour. It was probably like it was probably an hour in line. Then we finally got up there, and me and my cousin was sitting in this like massaging chair thing. She paid, and then I paid. So we were sitting there. So we went up so I could like see what they were saying. So my mom was talking to the lady. She's like, can you get me to Moline, Illinois? Like, that's where I was supposed to go to begin with, but you had this weather. So the lady, this is a lady that's not from here. You get what I mean? So this lady is like, ma'am, yeah, okay. So, no, I don't have no flights that are going to leave Chicago. I do have one flight. It'll be 8 p.m. And mind you, it's probably 7:30, maybe 7:40, 7:50, something like that. And I was like, oh, tonight? And the lady's like, no, tomorrow night, tomorrow at 8 p.m. So we would have had to get like a hotel and stay tomorrow. And then, like, wait. Oh, my gosh, it would have been so bad. So, my mom's like, finally, can you get me to Cedar Rapids, Iowa? Like, is that possible? The lady's like, yeah, we have a flight that leaves at 9. My mom's like, 9? My mom's scared out. She's like, 9 tonight or 9 tomorrow? And the lady's like, no, 9 tonight. Like, you gotta hurry. Like, you gotta run. You gotta hurry. My mom's like, well, what's gonna happen with our bags? Like, do we gotta go pick them up? Or, like, are they going to transfer? Like, what is going to happen? Lady's like, oh, no, girl, I got you covered. Like, I'll make sure everything's good. Lady's like, go, you got to run. Then she gets our boarding pass. You got to run. She seemed like a nice lady. So, basically, we get on that flight. We make it. It was this, and then we had to switch airlines. It was United instead of American. American, oh, my gosh, shame on you. I will never fly American again. It was so bad. We get on this old, crusty, dusty, musty, janky, freaking United plane that literally seems like you're gonna fall out of the air. I'm not even joking. It's like, I was like, we was sitting in different seats. Like, my mom was up here in the window, cousin was behind me. I was here with these two, like, older people. Oh, my God, it was so bad. Oh, my gosh, like, that seating position, I was trying to eat. It was so freaking bad. So, we're trying to make it to that flight, but we did not eat all day. So we was like, my mom was like, okay, well, let's go get food. There's McDonald's and Chinese. So me and my cousin got McDonald's, and then she went to that Chinese restaurant, like, right next door. We was waiting for our food. So then we get our food. I'm holding the bag like this, like a freaking, like, child in my arm, like my suitcase, like my bag here that's falling off my arm. Like, we're walking, like, I'm almost falling with all this food. My cousin's holding 2 drinks. Like, oh, I gotta hold a blanket. Like, it was so freaking uncomfortable. Like, it's so uncomfortable. So, it feels like we are walking, like, sprinting for so long. We had to go to Terminal 1. We was, like, across the airport. Oh my gosh. And there was no like little cart thing so you could go faster. No, girl, we had to run. Like, kind of run. So I was kind of falling behind. I was like, oh my gosh, like, when are we gonna get there? So basically my cousin was like, it's this terminal. And my mom was like, well, but I swear the lady said that the terminal. And my mom, this is literally what my mom said. My mom said, Nola, if you are wrong, we will miss this flight. That's exactly her words. So there was this like the little screen thing. So they go and look at that, and I'm standing here with the food. So they go, it's like over there. So they go and look at it, and she was right. So we're like running to that gate, like it's like they're boarding still. There's still a few more people boarding. Like we're trying to get the bags, like the seating, like where we're gonna sit, like literally like the whole plane is already boarded. Well, like half of the plane. No, like more than half of the plane is boarded. There's just some other people that probably was late, as we were too. So we get on that plane and we get the seating stuff fixed. Like there was really nothing we could do. Like we had to all be set. Like we were all like in the straight direction. My mom was like 2 rows in front, 3 rows maybe. My cousin was directly behind us. This guy beside her was on his phone laughing the whole time. And he paid for like 2 seats, so there was like no one in the middle. And I was like, because I didn't know this. I was like, can I just get beside you? Like, will he really care? So, well, no, because he paid for 2 seats. Let me get a drink real quick. Okay. So we get on the plane, and then we're taking off, and like this plane is like making so many noises. Like I'm like, I hope we don't die on this plane. Like I never want to die on a plane crash. So basically, is someone here? Oh, it's sticking here. Okay. So basically, we get on the plane, and then we get to Cedar Rapids. This is where the drama starts, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear Lord. Okay, so basically, we land in Cedar Rapids, okay? And my mom, before we took off in Chicago, my mom was texting my dad. She's like, can you find, like, how to go to Cedar Rapids and stuff? Like, because that's only, like, an hour away from our house. He's like, no, I can't. My mom was so livid. Oh, my God, she was so livid that he couldn't find us. So we land in Cedar Rapids, and we are going to, like, get our bags at the conveyor belt. So, they were like, okay, yeah, all from Chicago bags, yes, it will be here, okay? So, we're waiting for our bags, and my cousin's like, our bags are here, and I'm like, our bags are here, like, seriously, like, our bags are here, like our bags are here. Our bags were nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be freaking found. Now, mind you, my mom is a diabetic. Her pills are in that bag. And other medical issues, but I'm not going to say that. Her pills that she needs are in her suitcase. So, we go to, like, the service, like, desk thing, like, for American. And they're like, oh, yeah, so I don't know who's that. I don't know if I'm skipping it. But they're like, oh, okay, so she didn't, like, transfer your bags. So your bags are here. Your bags are scheduled to be in Moline tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Oh, at like 10 p.m. I am literally about to poop my pants. I am like, you are kidding me. Our bags are not here. We had to wait till tomorrow. Thankfully, I had like a few pair, like 2 pair underwear in my carry-on and some underwear here. And some, like, shirts and stuff like that. Oh, because, like, I threw some last-minute stuff in there because I was like, because I was going to put my carry-on underneath the plane. But then I am so glad I did it because that would be lost, too. I guess at that San Antonio airport, since, like, it, like, didn't automatically check it in, I was like, you know what, no, I don't want to check it anymore. Oh, my God, thank God I did not check that in because I don't know what I would have did. So, my cousin, Nola, she has no clothes. Like, her whole entire wardrobe is literally in that freaking suitcase. My mom has clothes here, but, like, still, like, her clothes are in there. Her pills are in there. Like, and there's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. She literally has to wait till tomorrow night. So, we go the next day. We are, like, shopping and stuff. Like, we're doing stuff to pass the time. So, we go at 10 p.m. with my dad's truck. And we go there. And we go on the conveyor belt thing, like where the flight came off. And we had to wait there for like 20, 30 minutes. No bags came. Like, well, bags came, but not our bags. And we're like, our bags are here. Our bags are here, literally. So we're like, what are we gonna do? Like, what are we seriously gonna do about our bags? So, and my mom's going on like 24 hours with no bag, with no pills. So, we go to there's this guy that was like, yeah, do you need some help, so and so? And my mom's like, yes, then, like, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, well, let me go to the customer service, where you check in and stuff, like, the weigh your bags. Like, when you first walk in the airport, you know what I'm talking about. So he's like, well, let me go there. It's closed, but let me see if your bags are back there. So he goes there. We wait like 10, 15 minutes. He comes, and he has to come through like the back. And he opens the door, and our bags are there. So we get our bags, and we're about to walk. Well, no, actually. So there was this other guy that was standing there too, probably like maybe 18 or something. He's standing there too, and he's talking on the phone. He's like, I guess my bags are here. I guess my bags are in Chicago. I guess they got left in Chicago. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, this is crazy. Like, and then he sits down. He has a backpack. He's like, I don't know. Like, he's texting. Like, I'm just like, wow. I would hate to be you. So we get our bags and we're about to leave. And then that guy's like, okay, I'm about to talk to them. Like, let me call you back. So he's talking to that guy, and then I guess, like, there's nothing they could do. So I guess he has to wait till tomorrow to get his bags. And I'm just like, sorry, buddy. Like, that would suck so bad. Like, oh my gosh. Like, well, that's like what happened to us. But just he actually got to the destination he needed to be, but his bags, like, didn't get there. So I guess they're just having this big problem with no one wants to do their job and actually, like, transfer the bags. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a warning, and this warning is serious, and take it seriously, okay? Do not fly American Airlines unless you want to spend a lot of money. And you want to know why? Because when we was at that checkout thing where that lady didn't transfer our bags, my mom was like, well, do you give vouchers for hotels? Like, so I can get these, like, so we can, like, go to sleep and stuff? Like, he's like, oh, no. Due to weather, no, unfortunately not. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to get a hotel, pay for an Uber or something to the hotel. So, just don't fly American Airlines because that's what's going to happen to you. This is a warning, okay? Do not fly American Airlines. I do not support oh my gosh, I do not support American Airlines. I will never fly them again. Never. Like, never. You should never say never, but I'm just not. Because you saw what happened. This is crazy. So, my mom used to fly American Airlines, like, 20 years ago, and there was, like, no problems. But, yeah, you see what happens now. And my mom's like, I am never flying American Airlines again. I will always stick to Southwest, because this will not happen. Like, my bags won't get lost. Nothing like this. So whenever we fly again, we will be flying Southwest, okay? It is, like, an affordable airline, but the only reason why we didn't fly is because the tickets were a little more expensive. My mom's like, I wish I just paid the little more expensive, forgot about American Airlines. Like, and I'm just like, you go, girl, like, yeah. And my mom is like, I'm going to try to get a refund. I don't think they're going to give me a refund, but I'm going to try. So, I think she's tried, and I guess maybe they didn't do it. So, please, ladies and gentlemen, save your money. Please do not fly American Airlines, okay? It's such a bad airline. Like, I'm not, like, shaming them. Like, I'm not trying to, like, get no one to fly on them. But, like, people don't want to, like, their like, employees don't want to do their job. So, people's bags get lost. Like, you know how much personal, like, stuff people need in those bags? Yeah, apparently American Airlines don't give a crap. Literally. So, that was the whole story on us flying back from Texas. I will be doing podcasts with my cousin, but she's a little bit of a handful, and we don't agree on some stuff. Because she likes Joe Biden and I like Trump. So, Trump 2024. Let's go. So basically, I guess that's all gonna be for this podcast. I'm gonna get back into doing vlogs. I just gotta film some. I'm filming one. It's gonna be done soon, so don't worry. It should be posted by tomorrow or maybe the other day. See, today's Wednesday. It should be posted by Friday. Okay, guys. So that is the crazy story time. I thought it'd be a little longer, but it kind of went pretty fast. So yeah. But I'll see you guys in the next vlog podcast. Now I'll see you guys in the next podcast vlog, whatever. So bye guys. It was so crazy. I'm so glad to be home. And then my other cousin and my aunt is coming. And then two of my cousins and my aunt is coming. So, and they're coming in a week or something. They're coming on the 14th. And I don't know what airline they're flying. I gotta find out because if it's American, I'm about to film if we see some, other crap going on. Because that's just gonna prove my point more. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next podcast. Bye, guys.